Do you remember when you were in preschool, still learning how to tie your shoes or still wearing the Velcro shoes, watching your classmates bend over and tie their own shoes? I remember I didn't know how to tie my shoes because my parents didn't show me right away, and I was always embarrassed to not have my tied shoes, and instead I had the light up Skechers with Velcro. Today I want to go over the materials and the steps to tie your shoes, the different ways to tie your shoes, and the benefits to society with tying your shoes. The materials you'll need are your shoes with laces and your hands. Now, according to TEDTalk.com, tying your shoes is made easy in these 4 simple steps. You first want to start with having your shoe untied and the laces hanging out on the side. The second step is you're going to cross the laces. So how to do this, you take them, make an X, loop the top end under, and go like that. Now you have the basic to your knot. The next step is making a loop. So you're going to grab your finger and loop it to the bottom. And then a final step is you're going to take the other end and wrap it around. And you bring this through this little hole here and tie it tight. And to double knot it, you just kind of do it again. Now, in elementary school, you probably learned this way. There's the tree, the bunny goes around the tree, in the hole, and the shoe is tied. Now, I want to go over the benefits of tying your shoe and why is it so important to learn how to tie your shoes. The first being the shoe stays on the foot. If you have loose shoes, you know that they're uncomfortable and hard walking. As a runner, your shoes may come untied, so it is important to have shoes that stay tied so that they keep your feet in check. According to Orthotics, it is important to keep your shoe tied to maintain the tendons in your feet. Having a loose shoe can cause movement that is not needed for your foot and can cause extra strain on the feet. Finally, it is important to have tied shoes so you look professional. You don't want to show up to an interview with Velcro shoes because you don't know how to tie your shoes. Now we're going to go over some different ways how to tie your shoe. As seen on the screen, there are many variations and twists and turns that you can do, starting at the beginning where you unlace the shoe all the way and start over. Here in my shoes are crossed at the beginning all the way up. This is the traditional way and probably how you would buy your shoes. According to Figgin.com, there's also the boat shoe method, and this is where you twist the shoe tie so you don't really tie it. This is typically used for trendier shoes or fancy shoes that aren't like tennis shoes that you can still tie. So you start by grabbing the loop down at the bottom on the side, and you wrap it around the shoe all the way to the top. It takes some time, but it's really good. I'm going to just keep looking at you guys, maintain my eye contact so that I don't get points deducted for that. You're going to just keep wrapping it around, and then once you run out to the end of the string, you're going to push it through the loop and tie it. It looks like this. It's supposed to look more like that, and you kind of loosen your shoes so that it's not as weird. And you do it to the other side. So today we went over how to tie your shoes and the materials that you need to tie your shoes, the benefits to society, including professionalism and wear and tear on your tendons, and finally some other methods on how to tie your shoes. Thank you.